Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to the educator from NSDC 2021 and good afternoon to all of debaters and also audience and viewers. My name is Muhammad Fakran Ziad. I'm from SMIT plus Basma Brilliant. This house regrets mergers and acquisition within the tech industry. Merger and acquisition are defined as consolidation of company differentiation. The two terms. Merger is a combination of two companies to form one, while acquisition is one company taken over by the others. M&A is one of major aspects of corporate finance world. The reasoning behind M&A generally given is that two separate companies together create more value compared to being on an individual stand with the objective of wealth maximization. Companies keep evaluating different opportunities through the routes of mergers of acquisition. Reason for merger and acquisition: financial synergy for lower cost of capital, improving companies' performance and accelerate growth, economies of scale, diversification for higher growth products or markets, to increase market shares and positioning giving broader market access, strategic realignment and technological change, tax consideration, undervalued target. The last one is diversification of risk. There are three important considerations should be taken into account. The company must be willing to take the risk and vigilantly make investment to benefit fully from the merger as the competitors and the industry take head quickly. To reduce and diversify risk, multiple bets must be made in order to narrow down to the one that will prove fruitful. The last one, the management of acquiring firms must learn to be resilient, patient, and be able to adapt to the change owing to ever-changing business dynamic in an industry. Stage involved in any M&A. The phase 1, pre-acquisition review. This will include self-assessment of the acquiring company with regard to the needs for M&A exercisation. The value, undervalue is the key, and to chalk out the growth plan through the target. Phase 2, search and screen target. This will include searching for the possible apt takeover candidates. This process is mainly to scan for a good strategic fit for the acquiring company. Phase 3, investigate and evaluation of the target. Once the appropriate company is shortlisted through primary screening, detailed analysis of the target company has to be done. This is also referred to as due diligence. Phase 4, acquire the target through negotiation. Once the target company is selected, the next step is to start negotiation to become consensus for negotiated merge or a berhab. This brings both companies to agree mutually to the deal for the long term working on the M&A. Phase 5, post-merger integration. If all the above steps fall in place, there's a formal announcement of the agreement of merger by both the participating company. Why merger and acquisition? Primarily, value creation or value enhancement is goal of any merger. There are business combination and there are reasons based on pecuniary elements. Let's take a quick look at some of reasons behind the mergers. The first one, capacity augmentation. One of the most common causes of merger is capacity augmentation through combined force. Usually, company targets such a move to leverage expensive manufacturing operation. However, capacity might not just pertain to manufacturing operation. It may emanate from from pursuing a unique technology platform instead of building it all over again. Capacity augmentation usually the driving force in mergers in by biopharmaceutical and automobile companies. Second, achieving a competitive edge. Let's face it, competing is cutthroat this day. Without adequate strategies in its pool, companies will not survive this wave of innovation. Many companies take the merger routes to expand their footprint in a new market where the partnering company already has a strong presence. In other situations, an attractive brand portfolio lures company into mergers. The third, surviving to time. Swaking the adage, let's say, through time don't last, though companies do. The global economy is going through a phase uncertainty, and combined strength is always better in tough time. When survival becomes a challenge, combining is the best option. In the crisis period, 28 to 2011, many banks took this path to cushion themselves from balance sheet risk. The fourth, diversification. Sensible companies just don't believe keeping in all eggs in one basket. Diversification is the key. By combining their product and service, they may gain a competitive edge over others. Diversification is simply adding products in the portfolio, which is not part of current operation. Classic example of this acquisition of ads by HP in 28 and to add service-oriented features in their technologies offering. The fifth, cost cutting. Economies of scale are soul of the most business. When two companies are in the same line of business or product similar goods and service, it makes perfect sense for them combine location or reduce operation cost by integrating and streamlining support function. So my conclusion is M&A are considered as important change agents and are critical component of any business strategy. The no fact is that with business evolving, one only the most innovative and nimble can survive. That is why it is important strategic call for a business to opt for any arrangement of M&A. Once through the process, on later, not M&A is like an arranged marriage. Partners will take time to understand, mingle, but will end up giving positive result most of the time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.